Hey Pisces, welcome back. It's been a little bit. I had a girls trip this past weekend and been playing catch up from that. So the weeklies are going to be a little bit longer time spans because July's busy too. So this reading goes from now until July 7th, and then hopefully you'll have another one that comes out before then that'll overlap a little. Just what I'm having to do in these crazy summer months. But we'll still do the same reading. We'll do your oracle, we'll do your general, we'll do your love, and then pull some advice for you. So let's get into it. All right, we have the Knight of Cups in the reverse. The Chameleon Spirit, act as if. And integrity, drop the things that offend your soul. Embrace your truth. It's your life. Let no one live it for you. All right, Pisces. Interesting cards to start off with. So with the Knight of Cups, I feel like you may not be taking action towards someone emotionally, or just in general. Maybe you're keeping your emotions to yourself, not really letting them out, letting the people know around you what's going on the inside. I feel like here you're wanting to kind of cut the BS out of your life. We're kind of in Mercury retrograde, so this is kind of a good time for that. It may be that it's kind of affecting y'all. It's like, because I'm the thing that I'm most drawn to here is this integrity and this first line that says, drop the things that offend your soul. And so I feel like that's kind of what you're doing. So you've kind of shut down emotionally, or you are kind of just overall, and kind of like, there's just a lot of things here that are kind of getting in the way of my happiness, getting in the way of my truth. Maybe you feel like you've been living your life for someone else, worrying about everybody else's feelings around you. And you're like, you know what, it's kind of time for Pisces to think about Pisces. And so I feel like that's I really do feel like this is kind of on a deep level. This may be at work. It could just be in your life in general. It could be all aspects of your life. Maybe you've even decided to like go through and like weed out clutter and stuff. Because if you're not acting as if already, like working with the law of attraction and acting as if, like I do feel the overall feel from these three cards is I feel like you're clearing out the clutter to make room for something new. And so just if you're not already acting as if, I feel like this is more of an advice, okay? It's like, yes, you're kind of realizing that there's some stuff in your life that you're like, it's just not serving me anymore. Just don't forget this part of the manifestation or law of attraction if that's what you're working on. Don't forget, like, as you're making room for all of this new stuff that you're wanting to attract, make sure that you are acting as if you already have it. All right, interesting. Very interesting, Pisces. So it kind of does look like maybe Mercury retrograde is kind of giving you, encouraging you to take some time to like kind of not necessarily re-examine your life, but just to kind of like make some tweaks, kind of observe, get rid of the things that, you're just like, what, this is kind of not really doing anything for me anymore. So it's time to get rid of it to make something, make room for something new when this Mercury retrograde is over. I don't know when it's over. I need to look it up. I just know we're in one. Isn't it kind of funny though how it's like you're like humming along, just like because I wasn't even paying attention to when the Mercury retrograde was. And it turned out that I mean, things were working out great. Not great. They were turning up, and then it's like, ah, damn. That's what happened. It's like it all like comes to a halt, or it just feels like it does. And yeah, I'm kind of getting off on a tangent. But yeah, we're in a Mercury retrograde, if you didn't know. And I feel like you guys are feeling it. All right, Pisces. What is Pisces? Focus, obstacle, advice, and most likely outcome from now until July 7th. Please and thank you. All right. 7 of Pentacles. Yep. 7 of Cups. The Devil and Ace of Cups. Overall energy of the Hermit. The Hermit's actually been coming up. Okay, so you're the 3rd sign I've done since I've come back. And the Hermit, I feel like, has come up for all 3. I kind of feel that way. It might have just been 2. It might have been just Scorpio and you guys. All right, so the Hermit. And it's also this side of the Hermit that came out. With this Hermit side, though, it's almost like he's... You know, with Scorpio, I felt it was like they were coming out of hermitude. That's what I call it. I'm a Virgo, so this is a Virgo card. This could be a Virgo you're dealing with. But, you know, I call it my hermit mode or hermitude. And I normally see the side as coming out, but it's almost like I feel like what you're doing here is actually going into hermit mode. But not completely alone, because I do see the animals around you. I feel like you're kind of only letting people in right now that you trust, you know, that are close. You're not letting just everybody in. But I do feel like you're also wanting to, some of you may also be working with the phases of the moon this month. It's very, I don't know if I've ever gotten that from this card before. But you're definitely kind of observing. I also see that here too. You're observing what's going around you, because with this card as your focus, you are, like I said, from your Oracle cards, you are kind of sitting still. I can't think of the word. Not observing. Analyzing is kind of the word, but what is that word? It'll come to me. But you're just kind of analyzing, because I can't think of the right word that I'm looking for. It's kind of like it, but not really. You know, you're just kind of sitting there, taking stock, observing, kind of seeing what's worked, what hasn't worked. Like I said, you did. This cycle hasn't been completely unproductive, but at the same time, it doesn't look like you're going to get much more from it. So you're just kind of like, so this worked, I liked this, I didn't like this didn't work. So you're just kind of taking stock and figuring out, you know, what you're going to do now. You're just kind of sitting and chilling, you know, not sitting and chilling and doing nothing. You're planning. I feel like you really are using this Mercury retrograde to really take stock, all right, and plan what your move is going to be once, you know, once the Mercury retrograde is over. All right. You had 2 fall that I can't get off the floor. Okay. The Empress. Yeah. The Wheel of Fortune in the upright, though. Okay, so you're taking stock. Okay, you're taking stock. Overall, that's your focus, taking stock, taking inventory. But you see that there is no growth here. And that's kind of, you know, that's not kind of portrayed here. That's definitely portrayed here. There's no more growth here. All right. You've kind of gotten all you can from the season or this cycle that you've been through. And you're like, there's nothing left here to grow. There's nothing left here to kind of nurture and bring. You know, now it's just time to kind of, you know, take stock and then move on, because the Wheel of Fortune is in your favor, okay? I feel like I don't even know if you kind of feel like or know that you're doing this, but you're doing it. Even if you don't realize you're doing it subconsciously. And it's like it's your intuition. Your intuition is so on point right now that I feel like you don't even realize it's your intuition. But the Wheel of Fortune is in the upright, and I feel like it's in the upright because, you know, this Hermit mode, you know, it's like these could also even be, you know, like the signs that you're seeing. Yeah, you know, the back of his cloak is very tattered and worn, and you know, it's like he has, you know, maybe they're trying to lead him to somewhere better, and I feel like you're hearing it, even if you don't realize you're doing it. Your obstacle here, though, is the Seven of Cups. So your obstacle here is that you have a lot of choices, or a lot of burdens. It might be that you have a lot of options, but they feel like burdens to you. I mean, look at this guy. He does not look happy. He looks overwhelmed. He doesn't know what to do. And so that may be what's kind of driving all of this. You know, it's like, I have no idea what to do. I am so stressed out. I'm so overburdened. I don't know what the hell to do. I don't know what to choose. What's right? What's wrong? So you know what? I'm not going to do anything except sit here and figure out what is going on. See what is no longer has any growth in it, and just let it go. You know, and focus on the things that will bring me luck in the future. That very well could be the driving force behind all of this. Don't click off yet. You have good things coming, okay? Like I said, you're doing the right thing. You're not fighting nature or the universe or cosmos. You are doing exactly what you should be doing. So you have, I mean, you have the Ace of Cups coming up as your most likely outcome. All right, so you had 3 come out, which I think is funny. You had the Ace of Cups, but this kind of might go back to the Knight of Cups, you know, in the reverse, not really wanting to start anything new at the moment. You can't really start anything new because you know, it's like, I don't know what to start new. Like, what do I choose? You know, you're not even very, you can't be not honest. You can't be very logical about it either. Okay, so it is, I feel like that's what's kind of stopped this and kind of motivated this whole, you know, just kind of sitting around. And I say sitting around like it's a bad thing, but it's not. It's a good thing. You're sitting around, taking stock, observing. Okay, you're not fighting anymore. You're not fighting this. That's the good thing. You know, you have the 7 of Wands. Again, lots of 7s here. So 7 may be a number for you in the upcoming week. You know, like in numerology and that type of thing, if you believe in that, you might want to look for 7s. That could be signs for you. You have 3 7s in here. That's kind of like luck is on your side. You know, that's being portrayed here with, you know, that's being reinforced there with the Wheel of Fortune. So while it may not feel like luck is on your side at the moment, it very much is. All right. So why is the Devil here? You do have the Devil here as your advice, and it's the backside, and this is the perfect time to cut the toxic behaviors out, to cut the toxic habits out. And they don't have to be big and bad. You know, they can be like, you know, this is a good time to start new habits, like maybe a planner so you're more organized, or, you know, it doesn't have to be big. You know, it could even be like, this is a good time to, you know, stop drinking so much Coke or coffee and replace 1 or 2 cups a day with water. It doesn't have to be big, but, you know, this is the time, you know, to figure out what it is that you want to cut out, that you want to weed out, because that's the overall, I mean, that's the overall message that's been through this whole thing, is cutting out the crap that isn't serving you anymore. All right, and that's your advice, is to keep on doing it. All right. Two of Pentacles reversed. Cut out the stuff that is keeping you unbalanced. All right. Because now is the time. You know, if it was this side, it'd be like, now it's going to be hard. It's going to be really hard for you to do. It's not. All right. The difference is he's, you know, he's kind of focused on them right now. You know, so good for you. He's, you know, the devil's kind of focused on somebody else right now. So now's your time to break free of it. Anything that's keeping you unbalanced, you know, toss it, chuck it. Because you have a new cycle coming in. You have a new emotional beginning or season starting for you, where you get to start fresh. You get to start from scratch, because you are going to be getting rid You're going to be getting rid of all of the crap that hasn't been serving you. And so it's like you get to start fresh, taking what worked and leaving what didn't, and you get to try again. Okay? The Chariot in the reversed. So here I feel like there is going to be movement. All right? There definitely is going to be movement here. All right? I know the Chariot typically sometimes represents on this, when it's right side up, that there's no movement because the sphinxes are kind of in the way. I don't read it that way. I always read the Chariot as movement. How I read it in the reverse, though, is that you're not taking control of the movement. When it's in the reverse, it's like when it's in the upright. That's just how I read it. There's other cards I read that is like there's nothing going to be happening here. Like the Seven of, you know, like the Empress. No growth, no movement. No, I definitely read that one as like nothing's happening here. But with the Chariot, I always read it as there's movement coming, all right? So there's going to be movement coming, you know, bringing you happiness. You know, you get to start a new happy cycle, all right? And it's just that you are not going to be in control of it. And I feel like you're letting go of the control. And I don't mean like, it's like, oh, screw it, you know, whatever. Like, I feel like it's just more, it's kind of almost like a full vibe I'm getting from it. You know, you're just kind of following the signs, using your intuition, moving forward that way. You know, you're following the signs. So you're kind of in control, but you're like, you know, if there's a sign, I'm going to veer off and follow that sign, because that's what I'm supposed to be doing. Pisces. I'm like, this is a great reading. Great reading. And it's the perfect time to be doing this, because it is the Mercury retrograde. Sorry. And so it's the best time to be doing this. I feel like you're just kind of like in sync and with the universe or whatever, and you're like, you know what, it's time to just chill and figure out what's going on, and, you know, kind of plan and rest and recuperate. So, all right, let's do your love reading. Pisces, what is Pisces' overall energy and love from now until July 7th? Pisces, overall energy and love from now until July 7th. Three of Wands in the reverse. So I feel like you're not really waiting on anything. You're like, you know what, I'm not waiting on anything. What about the person Pisces is dealing with? What is going on with the person Pisces is dealing with? Queen of Wands in the reverse. Could be a fire sign you're dealing with. That would be Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. But they are not feeling very confident in this. They might even be like a little combative, okay? So, and you're just not waiting. I feel like you're just not waiting on anything. We'll get more details though in a minute. Yeah, your reading's gonna be kind of long. Sorry, Pisces. Sorry. Pisces. Now through July 7th, Pisces. Seven of Pentacles reversed. Three of Cups reversed. Temperance in the upright. Page of Cups in the upright. Three of Pentacles in the upright. Nine of Cups in the reverse. I feel like you're kind of done with the situation, all right? I feel like you're kind of done with the situation. You have the Seven of Pentacles here in the reverse, and you have the Three of Cups with the Three of Wands here in the reverse as well. You know, you're not waiting anymore. You know, you're not waiting on this anymore. You're not kind of taking stock. You're not analyzing. You're not doing any of that. You're not celebrating with this person. You're not coming together with this person. Some of you there may have been a third-party situation here with it being in the reverse, or you do have two threes here, so it's possible there could have been another person or some outside interference that kind of got between the two of you, and then you have another three on their side, so you do have three threes here. But you're just not waiting on it. You're not waiting on it. You're not really coming together with this person. And you're staying balanced. This is also Sagittarius energy. But you're just working on keeping your balance, staying balanced. They want to open communication with you. They want to start something new. They definitely want to work together with you, okay? Again, the Three of Pentacles here. Could be some of you, for some, very few, some of you, you know, with there being so many threes here, it could be that they are opening up new communication with someone else and working together with someone else because they feel like their wishes are not coming true in this relationship. So that could have been some of you there was a third-party situation, but you know about it. It's not like it was behind. I don't know why my ear is itching. You know about it, okay? So it's not something that was like, well, are they? No, you knew, okay? So if that wasn't the case, then, you know, that's not for you. It's just, you know, they really want to start again with you. They do want to open up communication and work together with you because they are not happy. But, you know, it's kind of like they also don't have a whole lot of confidence in themselves or the situation at the moment. Would not surprise me if it's a Sagittarius that you're dealing with, just with the fire and the up, you know, there and coming up. But you do have earth on the table, water as well. Five of Cups in the reverse, Page of Swords in the reverse, the Sun in the reverse, Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, Six of Swords in the reverse, Six of Cups. Yeah, they want to come back with you. The sign does want to reconcile. They have the Nine of Pentacles. They are not happy on their own. You know, the Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles here. You know, it's kind of the same energy. It's like, you know, they're not being fulfilled. They're not happy emotionally. Their wishes aren't being realized. You know, they don't like being by themselves. You know, they can't leave this behind. They can't leave this behind. The Six of Swords and the Six of Cups. I mean, one's reversed and the one, they want to come back, okay? So I feel like this is a past person. You know, they do want to, there's a small part of you, a small group of you that this is a third-party situation. But for the most part, for most of you, I feel like this is someone from the past who's wanting to come back in, open up that communication, work together again, and see, you know, if, you know, this can kind of be turned around. Because they can't. It's funny how you have so many reoccurring numbers, and it doesn't normally happen. I know I haven't really done what you have done your side yet. You're not open to this. You've let it. You've said your goodbyes. You've made your peace with it. You're not open. Again, Page of Swords, not no communication, no communication, because there was no happiness here for you. Okay, there was no happiness for you there. And it's like, you know, they want to come back though. They want, I mean, it's very, very clear. Like, sometimes I'm like, well, they're kind of on the fence about it. No, this person is not on the fence about it. They definitely do want to come back. I don't know if they're going to open that communication or not, because you are giving off a big nope. But they want to, you know, they want this. They want this. So let's get some advice for you. Let's pull some advice for my Pisces. Pisces, overall though, the energy I'm getting off of you is very strong, okay? It's like, to the outside world, it may look like you're kind of being a recluse, a hermit, you know, kind of closed off emotionally, but that's not what's going on. You're reevaluating, okay? You're reevaluating, and you're ready. You're going to be, you know, you're going to be making changes when you are done reevaluating. All right. All right, Pisces. Pisces. What advice for my Pisces? Oh, I feel like that's one. The Six of Swords. Yep. Much needed change. Some of you, there may be a move, an opportunity for a move. You might want to consider taking it. But other than that, you know, if there's not a move or anything, travel, distance like that, like physical distance, it could be that you just need a much needed change. Okay? You need to leave something behind, and that's what you're doing. Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands, ooh, the Ace of Pentacles. All right, the Page of Wands in the reverse is telling me that, you know, no kind of like spur of the moment type of thing, okay? There's a difference between following your intuition, following the signs and that type of thing, and it's seeming like it's, you know, just kind of like out of the blue, nowhere, you know, just getting this motivation or whatever. But that's different. It's like a knowing in your soul. You're following something, you know, you're kind of waiting for the signs, you know, open to the signs, and you're following them. That's different. This Page of Wands can be like, you know, can kind of get bored, all right, and want to just be ready for action, all right. All right, I just need this change. I just need to change. I'm waiting for the signs. It's not happening. Oh wait, look, there's a sign. Let's go chase that. When in actuality, it wasn't a sign. It was boredom. So watch that, okay? Just watch getting bored. Make sure you know when you're, don't go second guessing yourself though. I kind of hate that this came up, because I don't want you second guessing yourself. You're just going to know, okay? Because it's just going to be like, you're not even going to think about it. It's just going to be like, oh, okay, I should turn left here. And then you're going to turn left. Not like, oh, should I turn left here? Is that a sign? I think that's a sign. Should I turn here left? Should I go have coffee there? There's a coffee shop there. You know, it's not like that. It's like, turn left here. Okay, let's turn left here. That type of thing. So make sure you know, you're not going to let any kind of boredom or wanting action and wanting that change so bad get in the way of just following your intuition. Because you do have the Ace of Pentacles here. It is time to start something new, but very, very slowly. Okay, the Ace of Pentacles. Could be money-wise, could be a job, could be a business, could be something like that. But with the Ace of Pentacles, you need to do it very, very slowly. Earth energy moves very slowly, okay? Because it's for the long haul. It's like, start making plans for putting your roots in now, okay? You know, we're just putting a little seed here. You know, it's time to start planting little seeds okay, where you're just going to kind of be watering them and, you know, talking to them or whatever. You know, you're just going to be kind of planting the seeds right now. It's not like a, you know, flash bang like the Page of Wands wants, and it's like, bam, we're on it. Look, the sun's coming up in the upright for you. So this is going to, you know, just follow your bliss. That's what I heard. Just follow your bliss. Follow what makes you happy. You know, 3 of Cups, but it came up in the upright. All right, so it may be time to don't completely stay stuck in hermit mode. Be around those you trust. You know, these are kind of like sisters, sisterhood. I don't know why that came up, but, you know, kind of, you know, hang with your friends, hang with your girls, hang with your guys, you know, whatever it is. The people that make you happy, okay? The people that make you happy. It's summer, at least here in Georgia. You know, enjoy it. All right, one more card. Oh, okay. I said one more. All right, Pisces, one more card. What you got for my Pisces? There we go. Queen of Cups in the reverse. So the Queen of Cups in the reverse, I feel like here it's not that you should be cut off emotionally, but make sure that you're kind of in control of your emotions, not drowning in your emotions, okay? And the, you know, in the upright, it's like she's walking on all this water, because she's the queen, she's in control. These are her emotions, she's got them down. But then she also has these turtles, which, you know, it's kind of like the wisdom. She's learned how to control them. All right, but here I'm also getting for some of you, you know, just kind of keep them to yourself, all right? Kind of like you have with the Knight of Cups that you had, you know, just don't keep them buried deep, all right? Because, I mean, you are Pisces, so, you know, you are your water sign, so this is kind of your element, but also don't, like, wear them on your sleeve. No wearing your heart on your sleeve right now, all right? But not being secretive either. It's just a real fine line, because, you know, you are being encouraged right now to kind of spend time with friends, that are close to you. Kind of get out a little bit, all right? Also, kind of stop being all up in your feels and your emotions, all right? Take a break from them for a little bit. Go find some happiness. Just go let loose for a little bit. You know, go enjoy the sun, because it is summertime here. All right, Pisces, I hope you found some messages that will help you through the week ahead, and I will see you next week.